Good morning, everybody. Okay, so first of all, I'm sorry, I was listening to see if my son was coming in right now. I think my neighbors are moving, or they're moving stuff in. I don't know. He lives very simplistically, my neighbor, so I think that he might be just moving stuff in. Who knows? Anyways, today is my birthday. I'm just hanging out right now after having a wonderful breakfast with a good friend of mine. Other than that, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to have for the rest of the day. I'd actually like to get in a really long nap. Today is a little overcast. I don't know if you can tell in this background here, but it's not very sunny, and I think it's because it's supposed to rain the next couple of days, and so it's kind of got that overcast lull feeling, which always makes me want to take a nap. Last night we had Badar, which was great. I think Donnie was coming down with probably like a little bit of a head cold or allergies because he was sneezing and getting congested this weekend. And so I figured I probably was going to start getting congested. And yesterday I started to feel like I was getting a head cold. So one of the reasons we ordered Badar was because they have the best, they call it war wonton soup. I don't know why it's named that, but it's basically all the meats, all in one soup with a lot of vegetables and stuff, and it's just delightful. So whenever I feel sick, I always want to have that or pho. I didn't feel like cooking pho, so that's why I went ahead and just had Donnie pick up Badar, so that was really good. He got, what did he get? Mongolian beef. And then we got a chicken fried rice, which is always, we ask them to spice it up. So that was kind of a cool treat, a pre-birthday treat. And then tonight, I think we might go out to a movie. I'm not sure. And then tomorrow we have family night because I have Charlie. So let me think. What else is going on? My dialysis is going well. It's pretty normal. It's nothing's new and exciting in that area, at least. Nothing new and exciting in that area, at least. Everything's just been consistent. A new thing that I've had to start to take, though, is a new binder. And I don't know if I talked about it yet, but basically, because the kidneys don't work correctly and you're on dialysis, the dialysis pulls the things that it needs to help you get rid of that you're ingesting, like when you're drinking stuff or when you're eating food, of course. Your body can only get rid of so much, but the dialysis has to help, right? Well, one of the key things to use is a binder that will grab onto the extra and help get rid of it. So the binder I've been using for the last 5 years has been Tums because it's just worked really well. It's kept my phosphate in check. And phosphates, again, is in everything that God created. So you just can't escape it. It's just there. And it's a part of nature and life. So it's just always going to be there. Maybe if you're eating strictly processed preservative foods, it might not be there. Like when they're bringing in fake chemicals to create the food, it possibly couldn't be in that, but I'm not going to eat that food. And so my phosphates, I know, will just automatically be higher than maybe other people because I'm going to eat real food. So that's the sacrifice I make. However, now I have actually been prescribed a new binder that is stronger apparently than the Tums, and I'm a little disappointed in the fact that I have to take it because I really don't like to take any kind of medication, of course. I really feel like my body will do what it needs to do, but apparently over time, it's just something that kind of naturally happens, that it just needs a little bit more help. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a go and see what happens. I had blood results taken right before I really started to take it. And so now it's been maybe a week that I've been taking it. And I don't go back to DaVita for another week or two. So it'll almost be a month that I'll be taking this. And that'll be good, because then it'll show that I can definitely, it's like affecting me really well, because it's helping to get rid of a lot of the phosphates. Let's hope. But it's a big pill bottle, and it's a pretty big pill, if you can tell there. But I don't have problems taking pills, so it's not really a big issue for me. I just take one every time I eat. I just have to. So now I'm going to go on Amazon because I need to get a pill container that goes onto my keychain, or something like that, because I definitely have to ingest it with food. Like, it's, I don't know. In some ways, I skipped a little bit around with the Tums because, you know, like you go out to eat and you don't really think about it, especially if I don't drive, then I don't have my keys with me. But seeing that my phosphates are so high, then I need to make sure that every time I eat, I take one of these so that it helps produce and get rid of the extra toxins and phosphates that I need to have it get rid of. I don't want it to continue to stay in my body. So, I don't know. It's a little bit confusing. You know, it's just, I think that's a frustrating part about getting help medically, is like things just kind of don't stay the same. As much as you try to keep them the same, they just kind of don't. And then, you know, my thing is, like, if you take a pill for something, what are you killing off or damaging, or eventually going to damage, trying to fix this thing over here? It's just chaos. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that part. Like, if you ever watch TV and there's a commercial for something that they want to help cure or help you with, and then it's like, side effects are, and they list this big giant thing, like, you could use your eyesight, you know. It's like the new weight loss pill. One of the side effects is that you can lose your vision. And I'm like, so you're blind, but you're thin, you know, like, how is that better? I don't know. So that's why I've always kind of been so anti-meds, because I just don't want to kill something trying to remedy something else. But at the same time, I don't know. It's hard to figure out how to balance all of that out. And anyways, so I'm taking that new binder. I hear it's the best one you can get on the market. I'm like, I got the Louis Vuitton of binders. So, you know, in a lot of ways, that'll be good, because I'm not going with generic, and I'm not going with something that's just going to be like constant nagging. You know, I just have to remember to take it. So I need to jump on Amazon to get a pill case thing to put into a purse, I guess. The problem is I don't normally carry a purse. Like, I'm not really a purse gal, unless I'm going to a gig or someplace where I'm going to sit for a while. I'll bring a bigger purse, or what you ladies call a purse, because I'll have crochet in it. So I don't want to lug that thing everywhere I go, though. I usually have just this very small, tiny purse that just fits my wallet and my phone, maybe, and my keys, I guess. And that's really all I take. I don't take much more than that. And so I need to figure out how to carry these binders with me, so that when I do go with Donnie, who drives most of the time, then I'll have them with me. And here's another thing. I would put Tums inside Donnie's glove box just so that I had them while I go someplace. And 90% of the time, I forget that they're even there. And I don't take them. Of course, I'm not going to take the Tums bottle in the restaurant with me. And I don't think to get a Tums out and like stick it in my purse before I go, you know, like I don't normally when I'm with Donnie take a purse. He pays for pretty much everything. Unless we're grocery shopping, I tend to do the grocery part. But other than that, he's the one driving. He's the one who I just don't even take. I don't even take my wallet most of the time. So I'm kind of like, Now, at one point, I did buy these little pill containers where he could put one on his keychain because that makes the most logic, right? Except that he bangs his keys around so much that it actually came apart and broke. One of them broke, and another one just came apart when it stayed together correctly. So, I don't know. That really wasn't an answer either. So I may just have to end up being that girl who carries a little purse around. I mean, or maybe I just need to get a new little wallet that could stick a couple pills in it or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Thankfully, there's Amazon who can help me figure it out. Maybe I could diamond art a little purse coin bag or something to make it, to work it out. I don't really want to crochet a little bag because that's just too small. And it's just too, no. I need something that's going to be multifunctional with other things so that it's not just one thing, I don't think. I don't know. I'll have to look around for that. But I need to be more vigilant with taking the binder so that my phosphates don't get too high. Because if they get too high, then basically I'm kind of like living in my own toxins, and that's not healthy at all. So, plus I always want my numbers to be really good, you know, so there's that as well. Other than that, not much has changed today. Things are good. Things are feeling good. I have been a bad girl and have not worked out this week. Today is Wednesday. Monday, I was just dead. Like, I was dead. I don't know what the deal was. But I was just so tired. And then yesterday, I really thought, okay, I'm going to get in a workout. I'm going to do this and that. And I ended up doing my diamond art. I ended up finishing up quite a few videos. I ended up not vacuuming or doing my other chores. I ended up, I know, yesterday we kind of had a little bit of a cold front. So I spent quite a bit of time under my electric blanket trying to get warmed back up. So that's really what happened yesterday. And then today is my birthday, and I'm like, do I want to work out? So, I don't know. Last week I had all the enthusiasm in the world and the energy. This week I do not. Although I know next week I am going to fast. I really do need to kick that back in correctly. So, yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. But so far I'm so blessed. Things are good. I'm not necessarily really big on my birthday thing. So one of the things that I can't stand is being sung happy birthday. I don't know why. It's just always been, it's like cringe and, like your fingernails on the chalkboard. I've never enjoyed it. I've always smiled through it, and I've always like laughed through it, and I've always been like, yeah, thank you. And it's just been so, I just really want to normalize people asking whether or not I want that done. And I know that at the jams, I tend to ask the musicians, like, what do you feel about your birthday? Because some of them don't want to celebrate it or be acknowledged or like it at all. And others want to be the star of the whole night. So I think I'm the star when it comes to like, yes, you can say happy birthday to me. Yes, I'll take a present. But no, I don't need you to stare at me while I open the presents. And no, I don't need you to sing to me. And I don't really need a cake because I like carrot cake. Not most people like carrot cake. And Costco doesn't make carrot cake in a big cake. In fact, tonight we're not even going to the jam because, I don't know, I just don't feel like it. So, I want to do something different, which means that we'll probably go to a movie, which is scary, a scary movie tonight. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Drink your water. Bye-bye.